All right, y'all. We know, it's been a little while since we did a driving tour of Flowood. We've got a lot of videos of Flowood. We did it before, but man, Flowood has developed a lot. There's a lot of
new things to talk about.
So if you want to see what's in Flowood, maybe you hadn't seen our other driving tour. You want to see like what it's like driving through Flowood. See all the stuff that's there. A little sneak peek at what's new and what's coming.
What's coming? Get
stick
ready.
around.
You gotta stick around.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jared.
And I'm Charles.
We're here today. We're actually starting in Kensington in Flowood today. We're going to be giving you this tour all the way down Lakeland Drive. And a little bit more off that.
And probably do a little loop around into Flowood Drive.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of that for you. But we're doing that here. We do that kind of stuff here on the channel all the time. Take you out, show you around these different places, give you information, the kind of stuff that you might want to know, especially if you're thinking about making a move here. So don't miss it. Make sure you get down there, subscribe, click the bell. You'll get notified when those videos come out. And then of course, if you are that person, you're watching it because you're thinking about moving here, just go ahead and take it one step further.
That's right. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, or break out that megaphone, whatever you got to do so we can make your move so much better.
That's right, y'all, whatever it takes. Now, Charles, tell them a little bit about where we are here today, where we're starting.
So right now we are in the neighborhood of Kensington. It's still being developed out. They got a new phase in the very back there. It's a gated community. You got an entrance here off the side street here, and then you got a new entrance back over here off 471. Price point in here is probably going to be around that $350 mark for resale, and then you got to take it on up to about $400 for those new construction and up from there.
Yep, and you see here behind us, you got the pool, you got the clubhouse.
It's got probably one of the nicest clubhouses in the area right here behind us. We can't get in it, but if you can just see it, we're on the side over here, but it's really nice. You got the pool back here, like Jared said, and in the interior right here, you do have a I call it a pond that these homes back up to. Got to give you that man-made hole, type thing there. But it is a feature that is in this neighborhood. You got the sidewalks, you got covenants and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and it's truly gated, meaning you have to have a code to get in the gate. You can't just pull up and open.
A lot of them, you get here, you'll notice a lot of the gated neighborhoods.
It's more of a deterrent.
And, it is. But I guess not everybody knows that. So keep it a secret. All right, so we're going to get out here. We're actually starting where Kensington is. We're kind of on the northeast tip of Flowood. Flowood basically, for the most part, runs right along Lakeland Drive, Highway 25.
That's correct. A lot of commercial property on there at Lakeland Drive here in Flowood.
Yeah, so we're here at basically Lakeland Drive and Highway 471. That's where we are. So we're going to get in the truck, and if you look over here, you see I've got my cameras mounted, so we got views for you all the way around. I might even throw a couple drone shots for you, and we're going to take you through Flowood, show you everything that's here.
And I'm going to be the guy holding this camera to kind of make a little turns while we're in it, while Jared's doing some talking and driving.
We're going to do the best we can. I got I don't know if Charles, look, we talked about this before. I got me another mount here. Oh, I just got to get the third camera, and then we've got a for real setup. Look,
for real setup.
People are going to think we're filming like an MTV show or something.
We're going to become pros, is what you're saying.
So we're coming out of the clubhouse here, Kensington. You can see this is the original part here, and I was telling Charles that I actually hadn't been in this neighborhood much in the last couple of years, and the neighborhood goes way on back. If you look down the street, I got the camera already facing that way, but yeah, if you look on down that street, you'll see that it goes way on back there. We've actually got some clients moving here that are getting ready to close pretty soon on a house in here. So shout out to y'all if you're watching.
That is correct.
Leave us a comment.
That's correct. We drove by the house and they got it taped up because they're doing the final touches, and we're set to close towards the end of the month.
That's right. So we're turning out here. This is Marshall Road.
That's just the road. I could not remember the name of it a while ago. I went blank. It's Marshall Road. This is the side street, as I called it. This is going to be the easiest out of Kensington.
Yeah, so coming out of here, and then we're coming up towards Lakeland Drive. Up here is where you do have the big, if you look out this way, the big Pine Lake Church, Hartfield Academy, which is one of the private schools in Flowood. Their lower school, their elementary school, is out here right next to, you see the sign up here that says Pine Lake. So you'll see that. And we're just going to keep on going. So most of the interesting stuff is going to be a little bit farther down Lakeland, but I feel like we'll at least show you this part of it too.
There's, for growth purposes, obviously it's going to keep coming in the direction we're coming from, and headed on out to another little area outside of Flowood here.
Yep. And I do want to say you do have one new thing as soon as we're getting started. It's actually right down there. I've got you can see it on my mirror camera over here. You can see part of it anyway. They're building that that new kind of like it's the one in Flowood. The other one in Flowood,
Independence.
kind of like that.
It's basically, I would call it condos for our area. They're going to be, I think, 4 homes to each one, and I believe the garages will probably separate them. But they're going to be on the, I would call, I don't know if I could say luxury, but price point wise, about $350-ish and up. Obviously, these prices are changing a lot with, you know, the market and things that are going on. So that could easily change.
Yeah, it's really hard to give anything kind of pricing. I mean, if you're watching this video, we're putting it on YouTube, so if you're watching this a year from now, just disregard all pricing.
Yes. Yes.
So we're coming in on now. We're coming basically southbound, southwestbound into Flowood, and we're going to come up here. One of the other schools here, well, that's Highland Bluff Elementary, actually, up here on the right next past the water tower.
So here's the thing, right? We're in Flowood, but this school district is Northwest Rankin School District because this is technically used to be county, which was Brandon 39047.
Mm-hmm.
But frontage here is Flowood, and now they've annexed down into Kensington and up to 471 just a little bit. But most of the schools are right here close by to Lakeland Drive. You got the Northwest Middle, Northwest Rankin High, another elementary school that'll be right up here on our right, 2 more elementary schools back behind us. And then you got one on actually in Flowood, the Flowood Elementary itself.
You got was it
Oakdale, and then North Shore.
Out that way, yeah.
North Shore's off North Shore Parkway.
Yeah.
So they're all basically on this side of Flowood, though.
Right now, right here, we're passing on the left side. You can see the brand new. Looks like we're in the 2nd year of using this high school. Brand new Flowood or Northwest Rankin High School.
There's the football field right there.
Football stadium.
Baseball field behind it as well.
Is between the old high school and the new Scott High School. It's technically closer to the
New high school.
To the old high school.
Old high school.
But they do have a path you can walk between them. So.
This is actually the old high school right here, which is now, that's the junior high, correct?
Yes, that's our middle school.
Oh, it's middle school?
Yeah, that Northwest Rankin, I believe.
Yeah, it's middle school.
I thought so.
I thought they said that they were going to make that the junior high. Sorry there.
No, you got the Northwest Rankin Middle there, and then you got the Northwest Rankin Elementary up here on the left.
But it's kind of all back there together, though. It's just off this back road here.
Yeah. Now, y'all, there's, like I said, there's most of the stuff is a little farther down here. I do want to make a note. If you want to see some of the newest stuff in Flowood that's coming to Flowood, maybe a little information that's maybe not out there just everywhere, easy to find, stick around to the end of the video because I got a few things for you. Make sure we're not getting hit by a fire truck.
Yeah, fire truck's coming
I don't
out.
see them.
They went the other way.
They're going. They're going to be coming up behind us. So we have a fire truck go by here in just a second.
Flowood Fire Department.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're coming up here to, this is Grants Ferry. So we're kind of getting into kind of more little meat of Flowood. This is where you've got Castle Woods over here to the left. You can't really see it, but it's technically not Flowood.
I was going to say Castle Woods is actually Brandon. It's county.
Yeah, it's Brandon 047. So technically not Flowood, but I mean, we all kind of consider it to basically be Flowood.
Here comes the fire truck.
We're going to wait on the fire truck to go by. A little excitement for the video today. Everybody's just going as if it's not going by, but that's how it goes.
I guess they didn't hear it.
Maybe not.
But right here, you also got a small Kroger restaurant. I mean, not restaurant.
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Yes, it's the smaller of the Krogers here. You basically got 3 here in the area. You've got this one. You've got one a little bit farther down. You've got one up on Spillway.
Right.
I do want to say over here on the right, looking out the right over there, you do have one of our favorite restaurants there. I've talked about on the channel before, Canova Smokehouse.
Yes, Canova.
Best barbecue in the entire area. I think I can confidently say that.
It's really good.
Yep.
Especially that fatty brisket.
Now, coming up here on the 2 things. On the right, you've got a brand new Popeye's chicken. I'm gonna tell you, it's actually really good. It's a lot better than the other Popeye's chicken. So sorry if you're with the other Popeye's chicken. This one's now it's brand new. Usually things are better when they're brand new. So here's what it is.
I have not had it.
That's good. But over here on the left, this empty patch of land over here that you see, we got something brand new. It's out there a little bit, but it's not really big news yet. But it's just in the very beginning stages. They purchased some land here. Something new coming there. I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, but I want you to get down there and comment right now. What do you think if you live in Flowood? What do you think we need in Flowood? What do you think needs to go there? Do you know what's going there? or do you have a guess at what's going there? Let me know. Let me know what you think's going there. We're going to reveal it at the end of the video. But here you've got your Walmart. You've got one of the cheapest gas stations right here on Hugh Ward. If you go down back to the right back there, that's usually one of the cheapest ones. That one and the one up on Spillway.
You got the new corner clinic that we just passed over here on our left.
So they actually just moved. They had they were in the strip mall back there, and they moved up to their freestanding building. It's actually really nice.
Built that building. It is really nice. I thought it was going to be a restaurant at first.
Well, I think a lot of us were hoping it was going to be another restaurant, but
it was not.
Ended up being a corner clinic. That's okay though. I mean, you know, it's actually usually pretty easy to get in there. A lot of times it's a big wait to get in somewhere else. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to kind of end up back. You've got some parks and things back over that way that we'll actually wind our way to before we get to the end of the video. But coming through here, we're just kind of different little sparsely areas here. We're kind of spread out. So that's the thing a lot of people like about Mississippi in general, is that we're not just so crammed on top of each other.
That's right.
So, you know, we've got some room here to spread out. Most of this is going to be commercial stuff. You do have up here on the left Cooperwood, which is a kind of a senior living place. It's brand new, actually. They're still putting the finishing touches on that. And over here on the right, you've got Party Safari, which they just added. Charles will tell you about some go-karts.
Yes, they have indoor electric go-karts that really get up and go and have some torque. So they have it for the little kids, they have it for the juniors, and they even have it for the adults.
Now, I hadn't been, so
I told Jared he's got to go. He won't race me.
In a future video, you know, drop a like if you want me to go. Let's go do a go-kart race in a video.
And it's not the typical go-kart racing. You're racing time more than anything.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a race.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to race.
Okay.
If I'm doing, we're going to do that.
We'll see if he can hang. Stay tuned.
But they're building something else, too, is what I wanted to point out there. They got something
They
else.
are expanding again, and I don't know what it is.
But right here now, we've made it up to Luckney Road. We're coming up to the Bellmead area. But right here, you got I mentioned Hartfield Academy, the elementary school back there by Pine Lake when we started. This is their high school campus right here. And then this area here is the Bellmead area, where a lot of new things have come up. A lot of it is medical. You do have the new IHOP that's been there for a few years. We've got a pharmacy. Inside information here, not everybody knows this. Drive-through pharmacy going back there, right in that area.
Also, if you're a pet lover, they have the B&B kennel there that's really nice with the veterinarian there. Really nice. I actually board my pets there.
Yeah, I hadn't actually been in there, but
it is nice.
It's a nice building. I've seen it. You know,
it's like boutique style.
When I first saw it, I was like, that's a kennel, really? Get on into this area here. This is kind of like when most people think Flowood, around the area. If they don't live in Flowood, they think I'm going to Flowood. They're probably talking about this area. This is Dogwood.
For sure.
So collectively, this is Dogwood. Now that's broken up into a few sections. You've got kind of your big box stores, your Best Buy, your Target,
your Bell,
and then a lot of restaurants, mostly your bigger chain restaurants, fast food restaurants. El Sombrero over here on the left.
No. You got plenty of Mexican to eat right here in this little area.
Well, you got Pepito's Grill, you got El Sombrero, you got El Patrio coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Mexican in this area.
Lots of those. This road we're coming up to right here, this is the intersection of Lakeland Drive and Old Fannin Road. So this is the big intersection in Flowood.
Correct. And this is going to be connecting to Cross Gates Boulevard, which will take you directly straight to I-20.
Yeah, and they've been working on that for years and years. And when I first moved down here about 8 years ago now, where it stopped not very far past, too much farther past where you can see here. They've extended it a pretty good bit since then.
And now
they're working on the last phase.
That's
they're working on that last phase that's going to connect this all the way over to I-20 in Brandon, over there, basically
four lanes all the way.
Boulevard. So that's going to be there.
And back here, you got the Pokestop.
Yeah, Pokestop's coming up there. And you've got a big new development. I've talked about it over here before. I'm going to save it for the end of the video, though, to give you a little bit better look and a little update on the biggest new development in Flowood. Biggest by far, actually. That's coming to Flowood is right back there, right in the center of Dogwood, all this stuff. If you're looking to move here, it's definitely something you want to know about. So stick around for that. But we're going to keep on rolling.
You got Main Street right here.
This is Market Street.
I keep calling it Main Street.
They call it Main Street. It's Market Street. It's a little bit more local focused than some of the other shopping areas around this part of Flowood.
Front door parking opportunities. Not many, but they're there.
Yeah, you got smaller businesses, local restaurants like Amerigo's. You got the toy store that's over there. And
Time for toys.
some boutique shops and things like that there.
We failed to mention, just being on our right back here was the new Starbucks.
Yep, that Starbucks hasn't been there very long.
Now they've been in Target, but not out here like at the big place, the big spot they've got. Also, you got fine dining here at Table 100 on our right.
Yeah, really good there. We're coming over the hill now though, and so up here, as you come over here, you'll notice this road that goes under here. That's actually Flowood Drive there. That'll connect you over to Pearl. I heard a siren I was looking for. And you got right on that road, you got this new furniture and art antique store here.
Nancy Price. Well known. That building's like really nice.
It is. I like that they got it right there so you can actually see it from the road.
It's great advertising for. And right here you got the Mississippi Sports Medicine Complex.
Yes. So this is their headquarters here. They've consolidated actually a lot of smaller locations they had around the metro area to this one here. It's a huge, and they're even building more onto it back here. So that's a big deal there, and we're kind of getting into, I'd say, the corporate and medical kind of office areas where we're coming through up here. We're actually going to turn to the right here a little bit onto Liberty Road, which connects back to that Flowood Drive that went under here. After this road, if we kept going, and you've seen it before, there's not a ton of new stuff down there. So if you've seen our older driving tour, you've seen most of that. There is Super Chicks down there.
I was going to say Super Chicks,
which is new, which is really good. If you like some chicken, they got a huge fillet on a chicken sandwich down there.
Biggest fillet I've ever seen on a chicken sandwich.
Yep. And right here, if you were to turn left, the airport's literally right there. I'm surprised we haven't seen a plane flying over.
So with that being said, Flowood actually has a little piece of Jackson right in the middle of it.
That is true. It's technically Jackson. If you look on the map, it says Jackson right there. So that's right there. Basically just right there. A few little things. Good Japanese restaurant right there at the corner. Osaka, right behind Mugshots.
Who could be moving to Market Street?
Could potentially move into the Market Street area. I think they are. That's unconfirmed rumor, but over there we used to have a Genghis Grill. It's been empty for a while. It looks like they're doing some work, and that's the rumor that it's Osaka. By far my favorite Japanese hibachi place to go to. And in addition to just being great, like the food quality and taste is very good there. I really like it. It's also one of the more affordable ones. They're usually a few dollars cheaper than some of the other spots. So hopefully they do. Hope they get up there. And I'd like to mention the Mexican restaurant that's there too. There's another Mexican restaurant. This one, the reason I like to mention it, it's good. And also kids eat free on Sunday. So
kids eat free on Sunday.
You might catch me there. So we're coming here on, this is technically Liberty Road until it gets back to Flowood Drive. And this area here, you'll see we've got over here some ball fields up on the left and the YMCA. Flowood.
Right, and coming up here.
And they've got, it's actually a huge area. And sometimes they'll have events back here. Flowood will have events. They usually have one, I don't remember what time of year they do it. They always have a huge event back here.
That's our YMCA right there. They got indoor soccer field,
soccer field, a track,
indoor pool,
like an Olympic lap pool, and another pool. All that's indoors.
I know in the afternoons, and probably even in the morning. I'm not through here much through the mornings anymore, but you're constantly seeing people walk up and down.
Oh yeah, this trail that runs all the way through here.
Time of day, 1:58 right now. You can see it's pretty dead out here because it's kind of warm right now.
91 degrees in the middle of the afternoon. But we passed it right here. That was the backside of that. Mississippi Sports Medicine there. But this trail, this is one of the things I love about Flowood is you've got trails running through here, and this connects. You'll kind of see this run all the way down for the rest of this video, actually.
Yep, it goes all the way to
all the way back up to Hugh Ward, and then back up from there all the way up to Spillway, and then on you can go all the way around Pelahatchie Bay at the reservoir. So this is that Flowood Drive right here where it connects. So now this has become Flowood Drive. That's where we are. A lot of people, I think, even that live here, don't realize they'll call the part that's technically called Liberty Road, they'll call it Flowood Drive.
I do it all the time.
But, it really doesn't matter. I generally know what you're talking about. But Flowood Drive technically runs on down the real Flowood Drive all the way over to Pearl. And there's a lot of Flowood that goes over.
That's right.
A lot of area that goes over there that's still considered Flowood.
That's more industrial over there.
Mostly industrial. There are a few older neighborhoods there. You've got You know, the new Godfrey's restaurant is down there right at the corner of Highway. It goes all the way down to Highway 80.
It's basically right there at the outlet mall.
And we say basically we kind of like that's in Pearl. Everything else, all the outlet, everything else there is Pearl, and then you've got just a little bit right there that's technically.
You got Pearl, Flowood, and Richland all coming up together right there.
Coming all right into the same spot. But we're coming back up here to Old Fannin Road. You can see there's a fairly new development here. You know, they built the academy. There's several other parcels there that I'm sure they're going to be developed in the not too distant future. Whataburger, Sonic, all that's fairly new right here.
The Home 2 Suites, all that is, basically new.
And as you can see, they're building another gas station here. It's going to have some retail spots too. They've actually been talking about that for years. I thought they were going to build it like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years ago.
The gas station?
It's just been sitting here because I had talked to them years ago, and they just never built it. But now they are.
Are you going straight or left?
I want to go straight. Right here, we're going to come by where Flowood Elementary is and the Winter Circle Park.
Are we going to go up in there?
In Waterpointe?
No, right here.
Yeah, so we didn't want to make y'all wait through the whole red light. So we're moving again. And this right here on the left, Winter Circle Park right here, it recently voted the best park in the area.
It's a really nice park.
It is really nice. I'll say top notch, very high level, very good park. I'm just going to say, I'm just being honest, I don't know if I would say still that it's the best park in the area.
Yeah?
Because they built a really nice one in Jackson right on 55.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That one's basically brand new. I hadn't even been to that one yet. I do know that when you come by this park, it's constantly busy, especially in the summer months and stuff like that. It's people are there all the time. But Jared is correct. One of Jackson's nice, and it's bigger.
It's bigger, and I'm pretty confident it was developed by the same people that developed this one. So it's no surprise, I guess. Right here on the left, you've still got that trail running by here, and you've got the Flowood Nature Park, which it's got trails that run back through the woods. It's got pavilions. Really nice if you want to just kind of get out into nature a little bit. You've got that here, and some other neighborhoods here, some condos and other patio homes.
We just passed Independence.
Yeah, Independence was the one we mentioned earlier. It's the older condos there that are like the new ones, and then you've got what's the name of the second one?
Traditions.
Tradition.
I didn't know you was talking about the next neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's gated.
Yeah, they're both gated. Both of them you do have to have a code to get in. But we're coming on back around. This is the north side, the north end of that Luckney Road. So right here, if you turn right, you end up back at the Hartfield High School there. And we're coming around here. We're back into kind of the residential area. But I wanted to show this just because to me, it's one of the cool spots of Flowood because you don't feel like you're in the city at all anymore.
It feels like you're kind of in the country. Obviously, your homes are closer, still close, but not close. You know,
you've got some areas in here where you can get big, about acre lots in some of these spots. You got very nice, really like multi-million-dollar homes off of some of these side streets here. So really high-end stuff in this area, mixed in with some kind of more average price neighborhoods too. And then up here on the right side, another thing that's cool about this, it just gives you that country setting, is you've got this horse farm up here, so you've got some horses. You can drive through here and see this. It's kind of a peaceful, scenic drive through here.
It's hilly.
So I like it. It's my favorite part of Flowood. And yes, I do live in this area of Flowood. So
but
I'm probably a little biased.
Here are some examples of what Jared was talking about.
You got the lake right there, or
I don't have a
pond.
good view, but I'm doing the best I can.
We'll make sure that you're seated. I have my ways to do that. So coming on back up here, we're heading on our way back toward Lakeland Drive. So I want to cut real quick. I got to answer the questions that we gave you in the beginning. What's coming up here at this empty spot? And we're going to give you an update on that big new development. And we're about to just jump over there right now. All right, y'all, so like we said at the beginning, we want to reveal this to you. What was your guess? Were you right? Because here it is. We're on this spot. We're on Lakeland Drive. We spin around. Lakeland Drive right there. New Popeyes right across. Bancorp South behind me. What is it, Charles? What's coming right here in Flowood?
Audi's.
Audi's, that's right. They just bought this. It's the plans right now. I don't know when it's going to be here.
I've never heard of Aldi's until we were down on in Fairhope with my wife's family, and my wife was like, "There's an Aldi's. An Aldi's is coming. I want to go there so bad." And I'm thinking, "What is an Aldi's?" It's a grocery store.
Yeah. So
but it's supposed to have like unique items, right?
It's a little different, and it's supposed to be high quality but low prices.
That's what she said. It was affordable.
So it's affordable. So
that's what's affordable today, though.
Yeah, well, you know, it's up for debate. So that was the first thing, and the other big thing, we got to jump over and show you where that is. Let's go. And here we are. We're at the Waterpointe. It's been a while since we talked about this really on the channel, and the last time I think that building was
it was either a slab or under construction.
It had some framing, but it didn't have completely. It's basically done. I don't know what the inside looks like. I hadn't been in there, but
it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it looks
and it's the anchor.
Yeah, it's the anchor. It's Community Bank's new headquarters. So that's going to be there. And they've got kind of a little pavilion type area in front of that you can see. This is supposed to be, if you notice driving through Flowood, you don't really see like a downtown area.
There is no little downtown government type area at all.
Yeah, so this is basically going to be that. You're going to have your downtown square basically over there. There's all kinds of other things. There's retail, commercial space that's going to be here.
Two restaurants planned for the lake over there to the right of the building.
Yeah, so you can't really see it from the ground, but you can see it on the drone video. You get the little lake over there. This is that East Metro Parkway, like we said too, that's going to be connecting Flowood over to Brandon and I-20. So all that's right here, great location. Market Street there behind us.
That's right, Market Street.
There.
It's going to make this area a walkable area.
Yeah, it's good. You're going to finally have a true walkable area here, which is not something we have a lot of in the whole metro.
In Rankin County.
Well, the whole metro, we don't have a ton of it.
That's right.
And then, of course, I spin around. This right here behind this building, that is the Dogwood shopping area where the Belk and all that other stuff, the restaurants were. So you're right close to all of that. Your groceries right there as well. Yeah, it's truly walkable. And now if we turn here, you can see they're already building some homes. We'll give you a little closer view of these, but you can see they're building some homes back here already, some single family. These are kind of close. So tell us what we got so far here, Charles.
So right here, we got, like Jared said, we have these homes here. The most affordable one over there right now is just over 2,300 square feet. It's going to be roughly around that 590 mark, and it's going to, I guess, go up from there. They're really detailed nice on the inside. And then you've got some mixed use stuff that'll be over there as well as there's supposed to be some bigger lots, so you could have a bigger home with more of a yard and stuff, because these homes here, they really don't have a yard.
Yeah, they're pretty.
But if you don't want a yard, that's perfect.
Yeah, right. So they're pretty close to each other here. The bigger ones, I'm thinking, are supposed to be a little farther in the back over there.
I think they're to this left and back, like Jared's talking about.
Yeah, but there are also some multifamily. I don't know if it's going to be like condos or exactly what that's.
Maybe that commercial space down on the first level.
Right. Some of that's going to be more towards the front.
Unfortunately, we don't know till they build it.
Yeah,
because it could change.
Yeah, and you can go to the website. I'll put it down there so you can see kind of the plan. But a lot of stuff's coming here. They've been working on this for a while, for years now. I would say I think they've got it to the point where it's really about to start moving quickly, because a lot of the kind of groundwork and the pre-work is done.
I will say these concepts are great concepts for that walkable community and having everything kind of like right out your front door. But I will have to say, in our area, it just is taking they just move slow. It takes forever to get it going, and then it finally gets going, and it's going, right? The most successful, though, is over in Ridgeland Township.
Yep.
That's the most successful one, but we got Lost Rabbit, we got this, there's some other things coming similar. I mean, but I think it's a great concept.
Yeah. It's definitely the new thing. It's kind of that integrated area where you've got everything all right in one spot. You don't have to venture out and go all over town to find stuff. You've got most of it right here. So you're going to have that here in Flowood. And already anywhere in Flowood is a great location, close to stuff, close to other things here. Like airport's right here. It's about to be very easy. It's already pretty easy to get to I-20. It's going to be even easier.
I keep looking for an airplane, and it's just not happening.
I can't believe one hasn't gone by here. Usually you're seeing them come through, because
they're either landing or taking off.
But hey, y'all, that's going to wrap up this video. I know it's a little long one, but we wanted to give you the whole tour of Flowood and give you this update of the new stuff that's here, some of the new stuff that's coming. I'm sure there's more new things coming that I don't know about.
But as you can tell, we have plenty of room for growth.
Yeah, tons of room for growth here, plenty of room to spread out, plenty of room for you. So if you're looking at Flowood, think that might be the spot for you, or maybe you just want to kind of learn about the area and figure out where that spot is. That's what we're showing you on this channel, so make sure you do subscribe, click the bell, and you will get notified when those videos come out. You don't want to miss those, especially if you're the person who's thinking about moving it. That's why you're watching the videos. And if you're thinking about that, you're serious about it, Well,
you got to take it one step further. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, or break out your megaphone. Whatever you got to do so we can make your move to Jackson so much better.
That's right, y'all. Whatever it takes. But thank y'all for watching this one. Let us know if you got a question about anything that we mentioned, anything we missed, any other areas. Put that down in the comments, and we'll answer it on another video. And we'll see you there.
Talk to you soon.